want to differentiate yourself, like we're talking about being prepared, you have to be able to do the things that other people are simply not willing to do. For some of y'all, that's studying. Studying the things William was talking about instead of just broadly saying, oh, let me look at technology. I found from the Bureau of Labor Statistics that in between 2020 and 2030, the U.S. is looking to create almost 12 million jobs in new areas that are going to be related to the pandemic, climate, energy, healthcare. These are the areas that even if you're not an investor, and hear me out, change your jobs to make more money in these areas, because these are going to be the higher paying jobs. For example, some of them you already know, nurse practitioners, but some you don't know. Wind turbine service technicians. What? Yeah, that's going to be a high-paying job. That's going to be a quote-unquote six-figure job. Solar photovoltaic installers. It's the same thing that people installing your roof, installing everything, except for now we're talking about solar cells. These are new jobs. These lists are publicly available. Take the time to learn about these things. Even one of the no-brainers that we all should need, epidemiologists and virologists. On Facebook, it looked like we had a bunch of them, right?
Right.
Turns out there's actually a shortage, and that showed up too. As we go forward in time, we're going to need more people that know more about viruses and microbes, because as we've seen, they will have more impact.
No, let me jump in here, and I want to introduce another special guest too as well. So, what I love about if you've been listening to this again, here it is. Michael's amazing at what he does. He makes a living in the market, right? We've highlighted that those are his details. But you're hearing someone who makes a living actually doing day trading, which is a very difficult skill. Most people can't make money at it, despite what you might hear on the internet. You're hearing him highlight these new job opportunities that you may not have heard of. The reason he's highlighting, I want to just hit home, and I'm going to bring on our special guest. The reason he's highlighting it, because taking advantage of the recession does include high-value jobs that are needed in the future, because that is what William always speaks to, a value proposition. And so we keep, if you're in fear of your type of job you have becoming obsolete, that is a real fear that you should have. But another way to take advantage and gain money for future income and future generational wealth is a higher paying income that now lets you invest in some of the opportunities that Justin and Michael speak about. Because what we don't want you doing is listening to the gurus and risking the money that you need. So when we're pointing out these opportunities, we're not telling you just to jump in them because there's a chance to win. We want you to have your basics in place. And if you go become a whatever you call the job, if you get that job, you will have plenty of money to do some of these ideas that they're talking about. But